That varies from person to person depending on what their body needs. So with my job, because we are funded by USDA and SNAP, we recommend telling clients about my plate. Basically, this is the new food pyramid, food triangle, food prism, whatever it is. Every plate, so at every meal, they want your plate to look like this. Half of that plate be fruits and veggies, all different colors. The other half be a lean protein, so that be chicken, turkey, or peanut butter. And then on that top or up region, that's your grains. So there's something like your bread, your tortillas, or your rice. And then finally your dairy cup, so that's your milk, cheeses. And that's what we recommend clients to make sure they get all of the vitamins and minerals that they need for the day. So some tips that I always recommend for clients is always have a list and always plan. So trying to learn how to eat healthy, it's little baby steps. A lot of the times we'll try a new diet and then we'll get burnt out a little bit too fast. So we start with baby steps. We'll plan for the week and we'll realize, hey, I want tacos, a pot roast one day, and then I'll have sandwiches another day. And we know that we're gonna have those items, so we'll make sure we'll use up what we have in our pantry first, and we'll make that list. And then when we're going to the store, we'll make sure to focus on what we're getting. So like I mentioned earlier, trying to go for a salt or reduced salt can item to help reduce that sodium content. You know, maybe reaching for that wheat bread, it gives us more whole grains in our diet. And then maybe opting for our meats. What we like to tell clients is learning how to stretch that food dollar. So if you get a pound of ground meat and you'll add a pound of beans or a pound of lentils, you'll stretch that meat and it'll last a lot longer as well. The times we recommend is, comparing prices. Sometimes things are on sale. Sometimes when we're looking at store items, most of the time this bag of dried beans, it'll last you a lot longer, and it's normally less than $1, a couple cents. And something like pairing it with rice, this is a good hearty meal. You'll get a couple meals out of this, and it also gives you all the proteins and the vitamins that you need for your diet, and learning just how to make a bunch of things with it. So the other thing is, you can make your rice and beans, but let's say you got some sausage. Throw some sausage in there. Rice and beans, pairing it with some fruits and vegetables that you can get. The other thing is we like to encourage people, hey, if you need the help, we're here to help. There's no shame. We always try to recommend people coming in, and we try to welcome them with open arms. All these stuff were items that you can get at Nat Cope or any of the other pantries that we have in our areas. For example, today at Nat Cope, since it's Thursday, they have a produce distribution. You can come in, you don't have to sign up whatsoever, and you just get in line at 12, and you get in line a little bit before 12 over by Sacred Heart, which is across the street, and you can get a fresh box of produce. Staples that I always recommend for people to have at home are dried beans, canned items, any dried grains that you like, so any dried pastas, rice. Dried beans are amazing to have in stock, especially dried lentils. Lentils have so much fiber and vitamins in there, and most of the time, if you cook them right, you don't even notice that they're in the food. In addition to having canned items, frozen items are really good to have if you have the extra storage space in your fridge. You can get a big bag of mixed veggies for normally $5 to $7, depending on where you're at. You can open it up, pre-portion it a cup per baggie, so you don't have to worry about constantly freezing it, refreezing it. You can just grab that baggie when you need to add vegetables into your meals. And then always having canned items, it makes life easier. They have a much longer shelf life than a lot of other items that you can get at the store. Why? Okay, so the reason why it's really important to care about what we put in our body, that old saying, you are what you eat, is really true. So whatever we eat, our body turns into building blocks for the rest of our body. So if we're giving our bodies some good nutritious building blocks, we got a healthy body. If we're not giving them the best building blocks, that can lead to nutrition diseases, kind of like that can lead to later nutrition problems like diabetes and hypertension. So it's always best to try to get as much nutrients in your body to help prevent those diseases. Yeah, so some other tips I like to tell clients is, if you can, buy in bulk. If you love rice, get a big bag of rice. It'll last you months, and you only have to buy it that one time, and you don't have to worry about it. Another thing is seeing what's on sale and seasonal. So it's about strawberry season, so strawberry prices are gonna go down a lot. So if you're a huge fan of strawberries, this is the time to get them, kind of thing.